Okay, it's chemistry time. Now, what we've got to do here is work out the ionic formula of these three compounds. Okay, so have a look through there. You've got sodium bromide, magnesium chloride, and magnesium hydroxide. Try and think of what their formulas could be. Have a look at the periodic table, think about what ions they form and that kind of thing. And I will catch up with you in a few seconds to go through the solutions. Righto, number one. So for sodium bromide, that one over there, the first thing we would need to do is look at your periodic table. So get one of these going, right? Periodic table, find where sodium is. So sodium over there in group number one, okay? So sodium group number one. So let's pop that down here. So we've got sodium, boom, boom, and that is group one. And then bromide, or you're looking for bromine, right, in the periodic table. So bromine, have a look at it. There it is over there. And that's in group number 7. So I'm going to write that underneath here, right? So this here is in group number 7. So now I've put in this handy table for us to have a look at here, right? Anything in group number 1 is going to form an ion which has a 1+ charge. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, that means for sodium, it's going to be Na with a plus charge. And for bromine, because it's in group number 7, if we have a look at group 7, we've got 1-. So the charge on bromine, or bromide, as we should say actually, is going to be Br with a minus charge. Okay? Now, how do we put these together? So, this is what we've got so far, Na plus and Br minus. In order to form an ionic compound, the charges need to balance, okay? And now, since we've got 1+ here and 1- here, they balance and they cancel each other out. So they are super happy to join together. So let's join together now and make NaBr. Bam. And that there is your formula. Now, there's another little method that some people use, which is the crossing over method. Okay, so this one over here. Now, because this bromine has a 1- charge and this sodium has a 1+ charge, what they do is this. They write Na and Br, and then they cross these over. So they put a 1 down here, and they cross this one over here, and put a 1 down here. So all together, you've still got Na and Br, like that there. Personally, I prefer the first way, because it just makes sense. If this one makes sense to you though, go for it. Okay, here's another one. So you've got magnesium chloride this time. So you need your periodic table again. Grab one of these. Magnesium, where is it? It's in group number 2. So let's pop that down here. So we've got group and 2. And then for chloride or chlorine, as you will see it in the periodic table, chlorine is in group number 7. So there it is. Let's pop that down here too. So we've got chlorine and that's in group 7. There we go. Let's go back to this little table that I've put out here as well. Group number 2, they have 2+ charges, okay, on their ions. So Mg would be carrying a 2+ charge. And then let's look for the chloride. Well, chloride was in group, or came from group number 7, obviously. And so that there is going to have a 1- charge on it, okay? As we saw from over here. There we go. Now then, here's what we've got. So you've got Mg with a 2+ charge, Cl with a 1- charge. How do we put these together? Remember what I said, the charges need to be balanced, right? So we can't really put these together just yet. The reason we can't put them together is because this is 1-, this is 2+. No one's happy. What we've got to do is either have 1- and 1+, or 2+ and 2-, okay? The way to put them together is this. This here, we can't half it, okay? Because it's 2+, and this is one thing. We can't really cut a magnesium in half, all right? Doesn't make sense. So the best thing to do is to double the chlorines, okay? So what I'm going to do here is put a little note and say we're going to do 2 of those. Because if we've got 2 of those, then that means we've got 2 minuses and 2 pluses. So therefore, the formula is just going to be Mg and then Cl2. Like that there. Looking at this crossing over method, we'll do that again. So you can put Mg, put Cl, and then cross the numbers over. So that number 2 from the Mg goes down to the Cl. And remember, this Cl has a 1- charge, so we just bring that over there and put 1 down here. So the formula is then Mg and Cl2. So there you go, 2 different ways to do that. Last one then, magnesium hydroxide. So we've already had a look at the periodic table for magnesium. We said it's in group number 2, right? So I'm just going to put group 2 under here, and that there is going to be Mg2+. Now hydroxide, you're not going to find that in your periodic table, right? You're going to need to look at this little table I've given you here, because the periodic table only has elements in it, right? This here, OH minus, is not an element, clearly. So let's have a look through here. There's a hydroxide. And the ion for a hydroxide is a OH with a 1 minus charge, okay? So I'm just going to write that down here. That's OH with a 1 minus charge. So this is what we've got. Similar scenario to what we had before, actually, with Mg and Cl. We've got the Mg with a 2 plus charge and the OH with a 1 minus charge. So remember what we did last time. We said it's got to be either 2 plus and 2 minus or 1 plus and 1 minus. What do we need to do? I think we're going to double the OHs, okay? We need 2 of those because then that's going to give me 2 minus charges. And then we can put them together as MgOH2. Or if you want to use that crossing over method, we'll put Mg and we'll put the OH down as well, like that. The reason I've used brackets there is because you've got O and H together. If you just put the number 2 like this next to the H, then it means that there's only 2 H's and not 2 O's, okay? So this is wrong. That's why you've got to put brackets around them. And then we use that crossing over method again. So there we go, drag that one to this side, and then this is a 1 minus on the OH here, and drag that one down here. So what have we got overall? Mg and then OH in brackets, 2. Okay, so you get the same formula, 2 different ways. So pick whichever one works for you. And there we go, there's all 3 done. I hope you've got all of those correct. If you didn't, then I now hope that you know how to get all of those correct. Perfect. I'll put some more out very soon for you to try. Until then, take care, keep practicing, and I'll see you again very soon.